So our audio may be a little low. I'm going to holler into the microphone, and I know these guys have just gotten a rough day of racing here with the weather and everything else, and we got practice going in the background. So if the audio doesn't come out, we're going to do this again with similar questions, guys, and I do apologize. My gear is not the best. So we have our top qualifier, Steve Rossi. We have our number 2, Joaquin DeSoto. We have our number 3, Paul G. We have our 4th place qualifier, Peter Breton, national champion. So here's the deal. These guys are all direct qualified into the A. They don't have to really worry about, worrying about racing through and racing up and placing into the final tomorrow. These guys can go back to the pits and, kind of take their time and work on their car, which is awesome. And again, I want to point out that this is Masters, right? So, when you get up in age like myself, I'm not quite as young as these guys are. And there's no Masters in 10 scale, but there's Masters in 8 scale, so I'm like 6 Masters. So, Steve, let me ask you, the traction. So we've done a couple of interviews now before. The traction has definitely been a hot topic because of the rain. Yesterday's qualifier was certainly faster than the track is today. How do you feel about that, and how do you see things coming around for you and your car team?
About an hour and a half to come in after the rain, and then I think that it's pretty close. I think it's smart to stay out there. I don't think it's a problem. It's forward. It's really consistent. I'm kind of favorite to the track. I enjoy it. Left and right. These sorts of conditions favor some driving styles versus other driving styles. Also, like this steel track space on the paint, try and cut the corners and make the track shorter, seem to be suffering. So, Joaquin, you are a very precise driver. I watch you drive. I've watched you race now for about 3 or 4 years, 5 years actually. You're a very precise driver. Where are you at on the track? And let us know what your thoughts are on the track.
I was going to close the track in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, close the track in 2 minutes.
So yesterday I ran dry, today I ran with salt. Trying to make up for whatever was lacking in the track. And then my times were actually super close from yesterday to my doing. That's really the only thing I did different today.
What about tomorrow?
I don't know, I think we'll wait and see. The tire wear is actually pretty good. So we could run sauce for the 15-minute without any problem with tire wear. And I'll probably just run the same thing we're running today. Assuming the weather's going to be fine. That seems to be relatively speaking. That was nice and steady. I think that's a good thing.
It's interesting you mentioned
traffic closed in 1 minute. Traffic closed in 1 minute.
Yesterday was mechanical grip, and today might have been, we have to use chemical grip to kind of even out the mechanical grip.
Names are posted. Names are posted.
A lot of the 10 scale guys were also running sauce as well. So, Paulie, again, you're here often. You got a tan in here so much. Paulie doesn't live in Florida, but it seems like he does, right? So, always near the front when it comes to Masters or any A scale racing that he does. So you tell me, yesterday to today, and maybe your thoughts on tomorrow, car show.
30 seconds, Charlie. The track will close in 30 seconds. Alright, car numbers on the front and the side. There'll be 2 numbers on the cars for the names, front and the side. Alright, drivers, the track is closed. Track is closed. Gonna start.
Different strategy and utilize that today. I was being Sky last night.
That's what's up.
Great. We're going to start racing at 3 o'clock for the main. Time now 2:42. That gives us 8 minutes. Track is now closed. The track is closed. The mains are posted.
But the chassis was real good, and so it compensated, for some other things. And I made a couple of mistakes here and there. And so all the people, sometimes you get caught up in the moment. And so obviously, 2 tenths here and 1 tenth there, it starts to fall behind it. But overall, the track was real good. It's an awesome track. Visit, certainly worthwhile.
So don't let them fool you guys. These guys sitting here are no slower than any of the guys running in an ACL Open, right? So they just say master just because they don't want to kick the young guys' ass.
I like to watch them.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you look at the timesheets, you'll see that the times separated between Masters and Open are, within tenths.
We would have qualified in the 10th.
Yeah, exactly. So it's interesting, Paulie, that you say 10th here, 10th there, because we had that discussion during the last interview as well. And 10th really matters. And Masters competition in Florida is crazy. You guys really are fast. So Peter, you have raced. Matter of fact, I think you were probably the second person I met first time I ever came racing to a big race. That was Fort Myers, maybe 2009. He had a trailer and I was running the O show. Yeah, he was running the O show, and I've always seen you a very consistent driver. You're a very gracious driver, humble person. You did, I'm not sure if people are just ribbing you or razzing you as a national champion, but
raffle drawing is going to be held tomorrow after practice. The raffle drawing is going to be held tomorrow after practice, so you still have time about
let
tickets.
me know what you think about the new car, because you're running Serpent here. I think your second year in Serpent. Let me know what you think about the car first, and then let me know what you think about your setup and where you're going to be tomorrow.
First of all, congratulations to Steve. Last year, unfortunately, had a first round match.
I told him,
Anyway, this year, we were a little bumpy, but all our cars were ready the other day. Track was good and ready. We had the rain, so most everybody, changed some things up. I left everything the way it was and kind of waited for the track today to settle in. I knew we were racing an hour or two later than the other guys started, so I chose to just run no sauce, just run the car the way it was basically, and try to run a little bit. The car was a little bit slower without the sauce, but I had a little clutch issue, so I needed to get my clutch a little quicker out of the hole. But other than that, it looks like the track's going to be good tomorrow. I'm probably going to not sauce. I think without the sauce, the track's good, left to right everywhere. And thank George, good job, and Kevin, did a great job on the track. And it should be very competitive tomorrow, like it always is. I mean, all of us, if we're close together, it's going to be, a battle trying to get past any one of us. We ran into traffic, qualifiers a little bit. Some guys, they don't always move over for you, so you're going to have to.
Well, sometimes you got to move them, right?
Tomorrow in the main, it might be a little different. Some of the other guys are just have to, be educated, maybe. A little stronger driving. But anyway, so thanks to you for the interviews and chance to watch the car. I really enjoyed the car. The biggest change from Kyosho to this, I know Kyosho didn't do a lot of development, and a lot of stuff was the car was strong, but they had some silly issues and stuff. This car is built very good. It's had its bang-ins, and sometimes it's not great. So obviously you tweak it a little and you go back and you put it on the board again. But very good car, very good car. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter. No problem.
Honey, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know there's a race next week. Sorry about that one. Love you.
I'll make sure to email it to you so you can email it to her, right? But it's funny when you talk about competitors, and sometimes you get fog of war when you're up on your driver's seat and you don't want to move. You're racing a guy 19 laps down and he doesn't want to move, but that guy's out on the track, and to him, he's for the Formula One championship, right? So sometimes that bumper can be a great indicator. Keep that in mind. All right, so thanks again, guys. Congratulations on qualifying directly for the finals tomorrow. Hopefully the audio comes out well.
Thank you.
Thank you.